Gary here from MrG Shave. I've had a request. I was going to do a different video, but I've had a request from Billy Nye. I think that's how you pronounce your name. He's asked if I could use a Shavette or a Camisori. I don't have a Camisori. I've got the only Shavette that I have is my Feather Artist Club razor. So he's also asked me to use CAD, so Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements CAD, so I can do that. I was going to do a Matty Lindholm shave today, but I'm going to move that till Saturday, just to welcome him back into the YouTube fold, and just celebrate his return. So if you don't know, he's had COVID, and his whole family have had COVID, so he's been through a tough patch. So right, software I'm using, Proraso pre-shave. So there's that. I'm using my Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement CAD. One of my favourite scents, this. Real stunning scent. I'm following that up with Humphreys Cucumber and Melon Witch Hazel. So there you go. And then the aftershave is again going to be CAD. So that's the next. And then I'm just finishing off with Nivea Sensitive Balm. And as I said earlier, I'm using my Feather Artist Club. It's got the Pro Guard blade in it, the Feather Pro Guard blade. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that. But there we are, that's the razor. The brush, I've actually got it in the water. Let me just dry it off a little bit. Is my Razorock Plissoft brush. So that's that. And I'm actually going to use my favourite Giles Shaving Co. bowl for this one. So I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I've put the pre-shave on and I've also created the lather. I used a new technique to create my lather today, and that was the technique that I followed after IMCDB did his lathering video. And I have to say, it's excellent. One of the best lathers I've made, so I can highly recommend that video. If you want to watch it, it's in my shaving tips and tricks and shaving tutorials playlists. Just look up the video from IMCDB on how to do lather. But yeah, excellent method, and I will probably be using that in future. So I've put the pre-shave on. Just going to wet my face a bit. And straight on with this wonderful lather. The scent, I forget what this was supposed to be a copy of or similar to. Was it Old Spice? I'm not sure, I can't remember. But that was the company, I think, that sent a cease and desist order, and that's why it's called CAD. But I love the scent. It's really, really nice. And look at this lather, it's just stunning. And because I've bowl lathered it like this, I can just paint it on. I don't have to sort of really splay my brush on my face. And this is perfect consistency for a straight razor shave. But yeah, as I was saying, I was planning to do a Matty Lindholm straight shave today. But Bill Nye sort of got his request in, and I thought, you know what, I may as well do this, and then I'll do the Matty on Saturday. So here we go anyway. So I think this is about the third use with this Pro Guard. Very smooth. And I'm hoping I don't slice myself like the last time I did a video with this. Let's just get this, get my cloth. Very slick this soap. Definitely going to need the aloe with this. Feels very comfortable. I think probably the reason I cut myself in my last video is because I hadn't used this razor or straight razors in such a long time. When I was just waiting to cut myself, I was that nervous. But feel much more confident with it now, especially with the ProGuard blade in it. Far more forgiving. Alum. Excellent. Really smooth. Really enjoying this. First pass done. So that's taken off most of the growth. Plenty of slipness in this soap, as I said. Let me just rinse off the damp cloth. This is basically a microfiber towel that I use. Right, on with the next face full of lather. This lather reminds me of the, I don't know whether you've ever sort of had the, you know, somebody get a dancer to come into a bar or something and dance to your mate and then shove a foam pie in their face. Well, this feels like it. It feels like the kind of foam that you get thrown in your face. I haven't had that done to me, honest. Yeah. I did actually. Many years ago, when I was quite a bit younger than I am, I'd organised a group holiday for me and a bunch of my mates and their girlfriends and things like that. I think there were about 10, 12 of us, if I can remember. And they arranged one of these sort of dancers to come, and it ended with them sort of tricking me and trying to throw a pie in my face. But just at the last second I ducked, and the girl's bodyguard got it right around, shall we say, the private area. Needless to say, he wasn't very pleased, nor was she actually, but we had a good laugh. But yeah, right, across the grain. So across the grain on this side is straight up. Excellent. wipe my hands. Soap all over them. Yeah, much more confident with this now. I've used this quite a few times off camera since that awful video. I remember one guy making a comment on there, I don't know whether it's still on there, but I remember one guy really got upset with me saying I had no right to use the Feather Artist Club, that, you know, I was using it completely in the wrong way, and you know, he really went to town on me. But yeah, I was quite surprised at how much this guy cared about it. So if I remember correctly, I think I just thanked him for his comments and his helpful hints and tips and left it at that. But bit of Aloe. Really smooth, really smooth. I think actually this is probably the most comfortable shave that I've had with this razor. Right. Third pass. I've got absolutely loads of lather here. I don't know whether you can see that shine, but that's what you want. That's what you're looking for when you're making a lather, is a beautiful sheen. Almost like gloss paint. I mean, the performance of this soap, I don't need to talk too much about the performance of the soap. Everybody knows Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements soaps are stunning performers, very slick, lots of cushion. Bear with me one moment. Right, I'm back. That was just a friend calling. Right, so against the grain pass. So on this side it's coming straight across. I think it was this pass where I really sliced myself last time. But no, much more confident, much more comfortable. So trying to get this difficult area on my neck. I always get it in the end. Yeah, so I'll be doing Matty's shave on Saturday, introducing a new SE razor to the den. So yeah, I'll be using one of his soaps and his brush. You'll get to find out. You've seen the brush I think already on the channel, but I don't think you've seen the soap. So, new soap, Matty's soap. New, you've seen the brush, but I think I've only used it a couple of times on the channel. And a new razor, and what a razor it is. I think you like it. It's certainly the best looking razor I think I've got in my den. So, right. That is an excellent shave. I've still got plenty here to pick up in my problem area. This really is, unless I'm using a DE, I always have serious problems, and trying to get the straight to go across like that there is nigh on impossible. But here it's pretty much BBS. I'm just gonna use up this lather because it's such good lather. Thanks Chris from McDB for that video. This is probably one of the best lathers I have ever made. So it just goes to show, even when you've been using these products for so long, you can get into rut and you don't try new things. And this is the best, as I say, the best lathering technique that I've seen. So love it. Absolutely love it. So here we go. Get some alum on my fingers. Just there, see it's tiny little bit that goes across like that. There you go, that's got that. Not quite. That'll do. Cut myself a few times, or just little nicks. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've pretty much got it. I mean, yeah, there are a couple of I'm not going to get it all, I don't think. That's the one thing I will say with the straight razors. I've never been able to get everywhere as close as I can with a good, efficient efficient DE or an SE. There are just little places where with a straight razor you can't, you know, for instance here, you just can't get across like that. You'd slice yourself to ribbons. But, and if there's somebody out there that's got a technique to do that, let me know, because I can't do it. So, but it's close enough. It's you know, if I was using a Merca 34C on here, that's almost as close as I'd get with a Merca 34C. Just slightly rough here, but everywhere else is BBS, which I'm happy with. So. Right, I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. You aren't going to believe this, I've actually done it again. I've been chatting away to the camera, used the cold flannel on my face, been talking away about who the subscriber was and so on. The subscriber who sort of wanted this video is a guy called Billy Nye. So hi Billy. I think he had a channel. I think he had a fairly successful channel before, but if it's the same guy that I'm thinking about, he basically closed his channel down after he got some regular trolls, I think. Which is a shame, really. I'd like to see him back. But it was him that asked me to do this shave, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So thanks, Billy, for suggesting this. As I say, I'll be doing Matty's shave on Saturday with a brand new SE and a new soap to the den, which is obviously one of Matty's soaps. I've got his brush, so obviously I'll be using that. But that feels great. So I've just wiped off the alum with that cold cloth now, so I'm going on with the witch hazel. Oh, there's no alcohol in this witch hazel, so it gives no feedback. The feedback from the alum that I used before was probably about a 5 or a 6 out of 10 in terms of, you know, burn. So I definitely knew I'd shaved with the feather, but a very, very comfortable shave nonetheless. Really, really enjoyed that. Right, on with the CAD aftershave splash. I think this is allspice, you know. It smells a bit like allspice to me. It certainly reminds me of allspice, so I think that's who it was that did a cease and desist. Right, on with the aftershave balm. Nivea Sensitive. Oh, beautiful. What a great shave. So, I hope that's everything you wanted, Billy. And as I say, Matty's video will be next. Well, actually, the next video will probably be my head shave. I haven't done a head shave this week. I'm trying to give my back a bit of a rest. So, but yeah. So I will say bye-bye from the Feather Artist Club razor Beautiful razor. And it's bye-bye from me as well. See you on Friday for the head shave and Saturday for Matty's shave. Bye for now.